end of the season, if things don't turn around, what do? Their backup quarterback, Tanner McKee, has been excellent in very limited action.
Yeah.
But, preseason and all that. So
Week 18 against the Giants, how dare you? All right, he was like 21 for 29, 280. You fire Patullo, you get a new OC in the building, and then you run him back with Hurts. Like that's absolutely what you do. It was a 4 interception game. You brought up the AJ Brown one. Like the Devontae one's another good example. Devontae does not run a great route, and the Eagles are running a very familiar concept that Patullo runs all the time. Dante Jackson's sitting on it, right? If you have these sorts of games, like when the offense has been humming and like early in the season, obviously that's very concerning. In this moment, like it definitely feels like the Eagles offense as a whole is very, very jaded. There's no Lane Johnson, he's hurt, and there's no Jason Kelce. These have been like the vocal leaders of the team for the time. Like AJ Brown, that's not really the thing that he does best. Saquon Barkley's only been there for 2 years. Like Jalen's shtick, and forgive me, like it is a shtick, is obviously like worn really thin on people this season particularly. You need a mouthwash offseason. I think that if you get a much more functional, experienced offensive coordinator in there, it's going to look way less painful, even though you're still going to have some of the hard limits that we've talked about with Jalen Hurts. I don't think you see any moves right now this coming year, and that's before we even get to the contract, which is like extremely difficult to move.
Extremely difficult. The bigger decision, I think, is not whether to move to McKee, because I don't think they will. It's whether they trade McKee if they get offers for him, knowing.
I would not be surprised if they like flip McKee and then they go sign Malik Willis in free agency, right? And then by week like 10 next year, we're seeing Malik Willis snaps because Jalen Hurts is out for 3 weeks. Because Howie's belief in quarterback 2 is less develop a guy to keep him here in case I need him, and is more churn and burn.
Job number 1 for the Eagles organization, this is my firm belief, if you continue with Hurts next, assuming things don't turn around, maybe you squeak into the playoffs, you get eliminated, whatever. You have to accept the reality that your quarterback has to be paired with a good run game to have success because of the way he sees the field and your need to get single high coverages. This entire offseason has to be about making sure you can run the football in 2026. You will not be successful unless you can run the football. That's personnel, that's scheme. My next offensive coordinator hire, I am finding the best run game designer on planet Earth, because that is, to me, is the most important thing this Eagles team has to do next year.
Omaha!